All right, so I just finished my last client today, and it's now 7:30. I don't know if you can hear the crying. I'm in my room, my treatment room, and with the music on. It's terrible, the soundproofing in this place. And I can actually hear it more in the ceiling. And just to let you know how far away from the neighbors I am, okay, follow me. Coming out of my room, in the hallway. My room. Another room. And then Marianne's room. Let's go into Marianne's room. Thank goodness she's on vacation, because this is what she has to deal with. This has been going on for about 30 minutes. Yep, maingay sila. And you can definitely hear right here a lot more. This joint here, especially up in the ceiling. Even the music that we play, it's we can't drown this. And the problem is with this is we've told them it's a client of theirs. It's not I don't think it's the person who's doing the work, but it's a client with their kid. And this kid wants something very badly. And sometimes they'll have a tantrum and throw things. They hit the wall. They do have a vinyl floor, so when it hits the floor, we also hear it too. So when people come in for a massage, this is not a very relaxing atmosphere. And we've told the building manager about this. And sometimes we can hear other people having meetings, and there's no one near us. We hear them in the vents, I think. So this is hopefully before Marianne comes back, we'll have better soundproofing, because this is not going to work. And I know they can hear me. Yep. And then at one point in this room, just across from Marianne's room, there's another setup that we share this wall with. And apparently it's the worker who works there who likes to cuss. It's kind of a salon sort of beauty bar, and all you can hear is bitching and complaining, cuss words, and they used to be playing loud rap music, and every other music or every other song had some derogatory word for a woman. So we asked them to stop, especially the fact that that we are a professional business. And to hear this, the cussing and the profanities, some of our clients thought it was one of us, because it might be going on in their room, but it sounds like it's coming from our area, just outside our door. And it's getting to me. I'm getting kind of sick and tired of this. And I'm sure the clients, because it is late, I mean, 7:30, 7:45 right now, and most likely you know, after work, they can't exactly get a babysitter, so they bring their child here with them. But this is what's going on. It's almost like they don't even know their own child. They don't know how to pacify them. They don't know what they like. Because I guess they spoiled them to a point that all they have to do is do this and they get their way. And now they're not getting their way and it's still going on. The crying. So I am going to have to talk to the building manager and figure out a way to maybe put some sound dampener or I don't know, seal up the wall, because I don't think our wall is all the way sealed to the wall to the building, or the, let's see here, this thing here. As I said, let me see here. That, I don't think it's sealed, because you can really hear them through there. And the same thing is happening to the other side of our, the other room on the other end with our neighbor there. Rob used to be in this room. Now we switched the tie room with his room. And he's all the way on the other end now. We like to have a mood here, not too bright. And so this is now Rob's room, a little smaller, but definitely somewhat quieter. Although our neighbor that we share this wall would sometimes listen or watch some sort of documentary or a movie or something. There are times in which we were hearing cuss words too, because whatever he was watching, there was some cussing involved. But it's not as ridiculously loud continuously as the other side. Okay, see, now I'm in Rob's room with the door open. Whoops. Rob's room with the door open, and I can still hear him. I'm not sure if you can. I'm gonna close this door and see if I can hear him still, or you can hear him still. It's muted. It's definitely coming from the ceiling. So this is the one that I was talking about. Maybe we're gonna seal the door, this thing right here. It's not sealed properly, I don't think, and especially up there. So we can hear our neighbor. Can you hear him? I guess you can probably hear the outside. That's another thing. Right outside is basically the entrance to the 405. And that's not a roundabout, what the heck is it? There is a kind of like a clover leaf entering the 405. And sometimes trucks, for the year and a half, almost 2 years that we've been here, 5 trucks have gone too fast on the turn and actually fell on its side, and you can hear a loud crash. I heard at least 3 of them. The other 2, I thought I heard something, but I was in the office, so it wasn't as pronounced that when you're in the treatment room. And another thing is, when we had a active shooter back, I do believe in sometime in 2020, maybe it was 2021, I don't know, or before then, we heard all the sirens. So they're making us pay premium price for these rooms because of the windows, and it's actually what we don't need as a massage business. and we were kind of content with downstairs, but it was kind of creepy on some level because it's the basement. But it was quieter and cooler. Ugh, I miss it sometimes, but people like the upstairs because it has a window, so it's you know, it feels safer, I guess. But we have a lot more to contend with. Noise is one of them. Number one is noise. When we moved in here, we had to put window films on the windows because our side faces the west, and when the sun sets, we get the west sunshine and it's hot. It's so hot, we were sweating our first summer here. We learned second summer to basically have fans and figured out how to fiddle around with the thermostat to cool it out. So far it's been okay, but then again it's only April. So yeah, and he's still going. Thank goodness I'm on anti-anxiety meds. But what can you do? You can't knock on the door and say, hey, could you just shut your kid up? But I'm kind of hoping that they're going to try something with our clients to at least say, hey, could you not bring your kids or something? But I don't know. It's a totally different mindset as a beauty parlor. For us, we have kids come in, but they're usually well behaved. We've never had a crying baby. So, yeah. I'm going to use this video to basically show and evidence to the building manager what we're dealing with. And he's still going. And I'm about to leave. And this is probably still going to keep going until they leave. So, good night, everybody.